Subsidized? No, sir. I'm sorry, sir. I'm unable to get the question.
Yeah, they subsidize now because they take care of the senior citizens, children.
Yes,
If
sir.
they don't take care, what is this is what happens in developed countries.
Yes, sir.
The government will have to set up institutions.
Yes, sir. Child care institutions or the orphanage or senior citizens homes. Yes, sir. So pretty much when at the household level those things are managed, like the other things can be done easily.
Okay. Sir asked you about coal. What is climate justice and what is CBDR?
Yes, sir. So climate justice is when the oncoming future generations are equally given that justice to have a cleaner earth or a sustainable earth, while the CBDR is common but differentiated responsibilities, that is at the phenomenon at that is a concept at the global level to give differentiated responsibilities to the developing or underdeveloping countries, because they have it equally contributed to the kind of scenario, pollution levels or the carbon emission levels that we are seeing today, because they did not contribute and because they do not have the kind of potential that the developed nations can contribute, they are given lesser responsibility when compared to other nations.
Then why is USA opposing India? They are asking us to take equal responsibility.
Yes, sir. This is a very much a contradiction, a kind of conflict between developed versus developing nations like US versus India and China, to say that this is time when nations like India has to come up with their full potential to work on the climate justice.
Do you think India should do more on this front, or what it promised at the recent summit is enough?
Sir, I think it is a very ambitious summit for us to a promise for us to become a net zero emitter by 2070 and decrease our emission intensity by 45%. I think it's a very good pledge and we have to stick to it to equally balance our developmental needs and the kind of economic situation we are in. I think we should abide by that, sir, right now.
You are from NIT.
Yes.
The role of the NITs is the objective of the government achieved through these NITs, and also the supporting question. After your graduation, you come directly to the preparation. So how this particular brain drain? How can we see that? Is it good for India?
Yes.
Aspiration towards civil services by a lot of graduates in India.
Yes. So firstly, when IITs was set up in 1956, after that it was thought that there has to be a regional institutions mimicking or necessary for higher education. So NITs were established in every state to basically mimic that higher standards of higher education at all states, all state level. And I think it is very much achieved with the kind of quality education I experienced myself in the college, sir. And coming to the second part of the question, brain drain thing, I think NIT college and my graduation level studies did not only equip me with the expertise of technical education, but it also helped me in the overall personality level development, which I think will be very much helpful for me in the whole life, sir, in the any career I choose. So I don't consider it as a brain drain, but I think it completely equipped me in a comprehensive way for me to contribute into the nation building in whatever the career I choose.
What exactly you aspire to work in, what kind of issue or eliminating what kind of things when you get into service? Is there any specific things that you have gone through or that touched your heart?
Yes, sir.
Suppose you become a district collector,
Yes, sir.
you will have various options, but some prioritize some issues. Various collectors do that. Somebody specializes in agriculture, somebody says children's education, then child mortality,
Yes.
then other kinds of deformities, nutrition deficiency. So what will be your priority?
Sir, it was due to a district collector where my mother got skilled and our family got into a better
Empowerment.
position. Yes, sir. So I think I was inspired by the same thing and I wanted to become a civil servant for the same reason. So I think my first priority when I come into civil services would be to in women empowerment issue, especially education and skilling level, and to ensure that there will be financial independence and they'll get a independent agency to make their own decisions. This will be my first priorities.
How does this patriarchal system, is it good for the society or the equality has to be still more, far more promoted. So what do you think of, in your personal opinion?
Sir, I think patriarchy is a very dangerous phenomenon, sir. It basically does not allow a society to grow to its full potential, not only in economic terms, because having 23% of female labor force participation rate is pulling down India's GDP by a lot amount. Apart from that, it basically puts society at a lower level in all the aspects. Like it may be the crime against women, or it may be the unsafe situations that women face, or the emotional turbulences they face. So the patriarchy is the basic reason for all such what we are viewing in the society right now. So it has to be tackled at the childhood level itself. Right from childhood, we have to teach our boys and girls, young boys and girls, to be sensitive enough to such gender differences and not make them divides and put them in a hierarchy.
Okay, one question. Women constitute 50% of the society.
Yes.
Then how has patriarchy survived for so long?
I think it is thousands of years of nurturance, saying that a woman is inferior, saying it for 1,000 years. It basically got ingrained. Right now also, it is a pitiful state
But,
when
my question is, do women carry patriarchy? Do they have they internalized it, or is it the fault of the man only?
I think it is both the ways, sir. It even some men do believe in such inferiority of women, while some women also have internalized those norms subconsciously or conscious levels.